Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Guiding Lights Network podcast. I'm Joshua Kangley. Glad to have you here today. And today I want to talk about a mindset change. What if the reason you feel stuck isn't because you're losing, but because you're counting the wrong things? What if you've been tallying problems, but you've been ignoring progress? Most people count the bills in the mail. They count mistakes they've made. They count rejections they've faced. They count what didn't even happen. But very few people count the wins. And here's the truth: what you count multiplies. So today in this episode, we're going to talk about a simple mind shift that can change your mindset, your confidence, and your momentum. Stop counting those problems and start counting wins. Before we continue, I want to take a minute to talk about something I personally care about: your health. If you're like most of us, you're busy. Work, family, responsibilities, and sometimes our immune system takes a big hit. And that's where lifewellness.health comes in. Life wellness isn't just about trends or gimmicks. It's about filling in the nutritional gaps that many of us have in our daily lives with high quality supplements designed to support your immune system and overall health. Whether it's the mushroom formula, the probiotic, the quercetin with zinc and bromelain, which is my personal favorite, or the vitamin D3 and K2, everything they have is formulated with one goal in mind: helping you stay strong, consistent, and ready for whatever life throws your way. Because when your health is solid, everything else gets better. And if you want to learn more, visit lifewellness.health. That's www.lifewellness.health. Take care of your body. It's the one place you have to live. Now, let's get back to the show. Okay, let's get into this. Why do we naturally count problems? There's a reason this happens. Our brains are wired for survival, not celebration. We notice danger faster than blessings. We remember criticism more than compliments. We replay mistakes over and over in our mind more than we do successes we've had. You could have 10 things go right in a day, and one thing goes wrong. That one thing. And guess which one most people focus on? The one thing. And that's not weakness. It's our wiring. But here's the key: just because something is natural doesn't mean it's helpful. If you constantly count problems, you're going to feel behind. You're going to feel discouraged, and you feel like nothing is working, even when progress is happening. And that's dangerous because discouragement can kill momentum. Okay, so what is a win? We've been taught that wins are big: a promotion, a viral video, a six-figure year, a major breakthrough. But that definition is incomplete. A win really is anything that moves you forward. Let me say that again. A win is anything that moves you forward in your progress towards your goal. That's a win. So getting out of bed when you didn't feel like it, win. A hard conversation instead of avoiding it, win. Choosing discipline over comfort, win. Went for a walk, win. Prayed when you felt overwhelmed, again, win. Here's the thing: small wins build big lives. Small wins create momentum, and momentum is what you need. And you see, most people dismiss these small wins, which means they dismiss most of their progress. Let's talk about the psychology of all this. When you start intentionally counting wins, three powerful things happen. Number one, your confidence increases. You start seeing proof that you are capable. And confidence isn't built from hype. It's built from evidence. And counting these wins gives you evidence. Number two, your motivation grows. Progress fuels progress. When you see that you're moving forward, even slowly, you keep going. And number three, your focus shifts to opportunity. So instead of asking, why is nothing working? You start asking, what else can I build on? And that shift is everything, because focus determines direction. Let me say that again. Focus determines direction. Okay, so let's talk about a practical system. How can we start this today? Let's make this real, okay? Here's a simple framework you can use starting today. Step number one: end each day by writing down 3 wins. Not 10, not 20, just 3 wins. And they can be small. Here's an example: You stayed patient in a stressful moment. You finished anything that you started. You didn't quit. Those all count as wins. Okay, step number 2, keep a win list running. In your phone, there's a note app, or you can write it in a notebook, somewhere visible. And when you feel discouraged, read all these wins because you're quickly going to realize you're not stuck, you're building. And lastly, step 3, replace your negative tallies. So when you catch yourself thinking, oh, I messed up again, pause and ask, what did I do right? Train your mind to look for growth, not just gaps, not just what went wrong. And now a personal challenge I want to throw to you guys today. I want to challenge you and myself along with you with something this week. For the next 7 days, no complaining without counting a win. If you're frustrated, that's okay, but you must pair it with progress. So here's an example. I'm really tired today, but hey, I showed up. I'm feeling behind, but I'm learning. I didn't get the result yet that I wanted to, but I am improving. That one habit can rewire your emotional baseline. And here's what happens when you do this consistently. You stop feeling powerless because you see proof you are moving forward. And I want to close with this message. Here's the truth. You're not as behind as you think. You're not as stuck as you feel. And you're not losing as much as your mind tells you. You just haven't been counting correctly. Your growth matters. Your discipline matters. Your effort matters. And your faithfulness in the small things matters. So count those, because remember, what you count multiplies. And when you count wins, you build momentum, and momentum changes lives. So if you think this is valuable, helpful, please share this with someone who's been discouraged lately. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Share it with someone who needs to count their wins. And I'd love to hear from you. What's one win you've had this week? Drop that in the comments, message me on Facebook, or email me at admin@guidinglights.org. That's admin@guidinglights.org. And together, let's become people who count progress, not just problems. Until next time, keep your light on, keep moving forward, and keep counting those wins.